everybody is scared to death. They are going to be that one person that is dead last. So you had not done any type of training.
Nope.
You're wearing baller shorts and some random tennis shoes.
Yep.
You are in constant pain. You got knee pain. You got joint pain. You got spine fusing together.
Yep.
Were you dead last?
No, I was not.
See that?
We're at Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph Air Force Base.
So Randolph Air Force Base.
Yep.
So if we have a flyby in a minute, are we supposed to just hit the ground, or how are we supposed to?
No,
handle
they've already stopped flying for the
Okay,
day.
they've already done stop flying, so we should be safe on that.
Well, I call home Austin, Texas, so it's about an hour's drive from here. But many years ago, I was in the Air Force as an active duty enlisted member, and at the age of about 23, I was diagnosed with a severe form of juvenile arthritis called ankylosing spondylitis.
Can you spell that for us?
It's pretty long. It primarily fuses the spine and the neck together. In addition to that, it affects all the major joints in the body. It basically deteriorates the cartilage at all the major joints, and then it fuses those joints together if you don't maintain your mobility. You'll over time lose your range of motion and mobility, and you'll be pretty stiff and always in pain.
Now, when you were first diagnosed, how active were you? Were you a runner at that time?
No, I was not.
Okay.
I was not into running. Matter of fact, I hated running. It was not something I enjoyed, because being sedentary for the 10 years after I'd been medically retired, I gained a lot of weight. I wasn't doing much of anything. I would go to work, come home, sit on the couch, watch TV, drink sodas, eat chips, and that was about it. I got tired of how I was looking, and I was really tired of how I was feeling. I was constantly taking pain medication, but it was only doing so much. And my doctors had continued to tell me that you need to find some form of exercise to maintain your health, to be more active.
Now, on that though, with the arthritis, running was not a form of exercise the doctors threw out there for you. Is that correct?
No, they threw out walking and swimming. Running was not on the list from my rheumatologist.
So now, in the fall of 2010, you go into a Thundercloud Subs and you see a flyer. Kind of tell everybody a little bit about that story.
I went into Thundercloud one day and I saw their annual flyer for the annual Thundercloud Subs Turkey Trot that was going to be on Thanksgiving Day. And I said, you know what? I'm from Austin. I never got to do the Turkey Trot when I was in the military. I wonder if that's something I can do to help me health-wise, to get me active, to get me moving, maybe to help me lose weight, maybe just to see what I can do. So I didn't know how far a 10K was. I just said, you know what, it couldn't be more than a couple miles. I'm going to do it, and just to see how far I can go and if I can even finish it. And the other thing was, I thought that if I went and I looked up how far a 10K was, I might talk myself out of it. And that's not something I wanted to do. I didn't find out how far this 10K was until I started passing each of the mile markers, mile 1, 2, 3, and then I started thinking to myself, what have I got myself into?
Now, I'm going to ask you a question real quick, because there's a lot of people out there that, and we hear it all the time, they want to try something. Everybody is scared to death. They are going to be that one person that is dead last. So you had not done any type of training.
Nope.
You're wearing baller shorts and some random tennis shoes.
Yep.
You are in constant pain. You got knee pain. You got joint pain. You got spine fusing together.
Yep.
Were you dead last?
No, I was not. Within that first year of doing all these racing events, my weight started dropping. I started changing my eating habits a little bit, not a whole lot like I have today, but my weight started dropping, and by the end of the first year of my running journey, I had lost almost 60 pounds.
So now, I mean, you're still in pain.
Yes.
So this has not reversed your condition. So every day you wake up in pain. How do you talk yourself into doing the training that needs to be done?
It's hard. Believe me, it's hard. Getting up in the morning every day just to go to work, because I don't typically run in the mornings, not during the weekday. Getting out of bed every morning is very hard, because it generally takes about 20 minutes for my body to loosen up from all the stiffness. I have a schedule that I'm following I don't want to miss a run because I don't want to lose my activity. I want to stay healthy. I want to stay active. I'm doing this for me. I mean, I'll be doing the Thundercloud Turkey Trot again this Thanksgiving because that's my running anniversary. I'm signing up for that one and every one after that for as long as I'm here. I don't want to go back to being the person that I was.
Yeah.
Because that person, although that Brian was still in pain, I'm in less pain today than I was 6 years ago. But I'm more active and I'm healthier.
Last year, you ran the South Padre Marathon in honor of someone. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I did. I ran it in honor of Captain Jamie Brunette, who took her life in February of last year, 2015. And she went through, I just read about her online, and I know that she went through a lot of struggles, and some people said it was the post-traumatic stress disorder from the 2 deployments that she served on in Afghanistan. But I wanted to run in honor of her service and her life, and so I ran that in honor of her. That was my second marathon. When I finished the marathon, and believe me, it was a struggle to finish just with my disability alone. When I was done with that, I took the finisher's medal and my bib and mailed that to her best friend so that she could have it. And she took the bib and the finisher's medal, and she put that on the gravesite of Captain Burnett. So I didn't want her to be forgotten, because in the Air Force they talk about wingmen, and you should always be there for someone else. So I wanted to be there for her. And this year I'm running the South Padre Island Marathon again in honor of her memory, so I can continue to do that and to let people know that we shouldn't forget our heroes.
What you're doing by running for these other individuals, but even by just chronicling your journey through your Instagram account, man, that is impacting a lot of people. If people wanted to follow you or friend you on Instagram, where would they do that at?
Just do a search on Salt Life Runner.
So at Salt Life Runner.
Yep.
You can send him a message, encourage him, and then kind of learn more about his story and be encouraged yourself.